What's going on, everybody? SC Knuckles here, coming at you with another Christmas update. As you can tell, like I did last year, I did a Christmas update and I wished everybody a Merry Christmas and decided to give some updates of what's to come for 2013, really. 2012 has been a pretty much a rough year for me, but I will say, LP-wise, it was ideally the best because, well, I've done all those guest projects with The Legend of Zelda and met some real nice people as well. I'm all thankful for that. And I hope to continue on meeting some fantastic people as we go into 2013. So let me see, I have a long list of updates here of what to talk about. First up, Borderlands 2. I am continuing my work with the Necromancer solo playthrough. I will be doing all of the DLC of that as well when I get to that part. Now, I did mention during the LP that the co-op project has been revamped, which means we're going to give it another go, because the last time it didn't work because of, well, schedulings couldn't work, and we just decided to shut it down altogether. But now, me and some of the team members have decided to revamp it, bring in some new ones as well, and we will definitely get that started. My intention was to get started on, because I heard a rumor that there was going to be a sixth class coming in. My intention was to get it started after hearing about that and they released it. But some other things have happened on my regards that I am deciding to delay the project until all of the DLC is out. I mean, yeah, this thing I have has gotten me so hard that I'm gonna delay the project. Part of me wants to wait until March, but we'll just have to wait and see whenever the DLC will come out and when this sixth class comes in. So yeah, but it will come, and we will do all the DLC as well. Everything. We're gonna do everything in there. Okay, next up on my list, the Legend of Zelda stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying my Skyward Sword playthrough. I'm not in costume right now, but yeah, me in that costume. I will say it has been well received. I don't get that many comments as usual. I guess I'm just not that famous. Anyway, I said after that one I would do Twilight Princess, but for the same reason as Borderlands 2, I'm gonna delay that one as well. I'll not after Skyward Sword, I'm gonna do something else, and then, if everything goes well, I'll get started with Twilight Princess as well. And speaking of what project I want to do between that, if y'all saw my little Christmas video of one of my personal favorite games, Jazz Jackrabbit, that is what's going to be holding off Twilight Princess. After I do Skyward, I want to do the very first Jazz Jackrabbit. It is a DOS game, and I figured out a way to get it to record. A little bit of problems, but oh yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit is definitely going to be the game I'm going to be doing right after Skyward Sword. And I'm really excited about that. As for more of my Zelda projects, Twilight Princess, what I can give you a little preview of is it's going to be the exact same as Skyward. You're going to see me in the costume again. And there will be guests in that one as well. And you'll just have to wait and see on that. After Twilight Princess, I know I said I would get involved into some Zelda Classic stuff, which is that little fan-made quest program, whatever. But now seeing was what I have coming up, I don't know if I'll get started on those. I mean, I do have an idea of what I want to do. I think I mentioned this in a previous update that you'll see that I have done the first quest of The Legend of Zelda, the first game. I have never played the second quest. Quest 2, that is. I have an idea, and I'll repeat it here if I must. I want to do a blind run of that, but knowing me, I don't really like to do Zelda games blind because I really like to know where I'm going. So my idea is that I want to have someone with me sort of being like a guide through the entire game. But I don't know who to pick, so I came up with this idea, and I don't know if anybody will do it. I want to organize 4 people in a race to beat the first quest of The Legend of Zelda with everything. That means all the heart containers, all the bomb upgrades, power bracelet, all the swords, the tunics, everything. Every item in the dungeon, every single item you can pick up. Oh yeah, that's what I want to see. I don't know if I'll ever get 4 people to do that, or I don't even know if it would be possible. I do have an idea. The winner of the race will be my guide in the second quest. And the second, fourth, third, and fourth, I won't leave those guys hanging. I'll have them join me on a Zelda Classic game when I'm ready to do that. So yeah, they won't be left out though. That's just my plans with The Legend of Zelda in general. After that, I don't know when I'm going to do anything else. Minish Cap is not on my list yet. Zelda 2, I'm going to snip my throat for even mentioning that, because that game is ridiculously hard. And Four Swords Adventure, I have it, but part of me wants to do something unique with that, but I don't know if I'll ever organize it. And Ocarina of Time, I mentioned way back in my Minecraft video that I want to have take turns based of it, meaning me and someone else can play it. No one's here. I'm just, yeah, me and someone else can play it, and so like take turns. Like, okay, it's your turn to play as Link, but yeah, like I said, that one might not happen for a bit, and it must be with someone that has not LP'd Zelda at all, or Zelda Ocarina of Time, really. And so yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit is going to be after Skyward Sword. There is Jazz Jackrabbit 2, and I'm going to be doing that one as well, but it probably won't come until like later in the year. Alright, let's see what else do I have on this update. Oh yeah, I have been forgetting to do races. Well, to be honest with y'all, I've been sort of not feeling up to the races lately. I mean, the last race we did was probably the Mega Man 1 race. As y'all know, me and Wayne 444, my friend, best friend that is. And so it's sort of not been on my mind to do. I do want to continue with them, it's just it hasn't been in my heart to do them at all. I will continue on them, we're not canceling them, it just hasn't been on my mind. There are also some other races that me and Wayne want to try and do, but I think we want to keep that under wraps. However, the only hint I will tell y'all, it's probably one of the popular games to race, franchise-wise, that I have seen. Okay, let's see what else is I mentioned last year that I would do a lot of Call of Duty games. Well, as y'all know, back in March of this year, I lost my grandpa, and I was actually working on the LP during that time, and I just sort of lost track of it completely. I mean, yeah, I barely even finished doing it, but I did finish. Excuse me, and I did finish it, and it just hasn't been on my mind to do. I mean, I have all the Call of Duty games, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to now currently Black Ops 2, but it just hasn't been in my heart to do it. And speaking of Call of Duty, I feel that I may no longer do montages anymore. As y'all know, you noticed, I still haven't probably up to this point haven't worked on any more Modern Warfare 3 ones. It just hasn't been on my mind to do them anymore, and I don't feel like I want to do them. And plus, the ones in Black Ops 2 are harder to get than ever. So yeah, after I put up the last montage of Modern Warfare 3, there will be no more Call of Duty montages at all. There may not be any more Call of Duty videos, period. I may still use some as updates. I may get some of my best matches and show them and use them as an update. I can't really say right now. You'll just have to wait and see on that. What else do we have here? Well, 2013 will mark, in May of 2013 to be exact, will mark my 3-year anniversary of doing LPs. I mean, sure, I've had my channel for a long time, but now it's about to be 3 years in the running, and I still have not reached 1,000 subs. What the heck? Okay. I do have a plan with my 3-year anniversary, though. I'm gonna do a second playthrough of another game. Oh, You're gonna do a second playthrough again? Oh, now what? Well, I'm gonna do the very first game I did LP'd, which was Metroid Prime. Though it wasn't labeled as one, it was the first game I had played and commentated on. You can tell how nervous I was in there. And, yeah, I will be doing the Wii versions, though. I have the trilogy, and I will be doing Prime 1, Prime 2. I know I haven't done 3 at all. I will do that at the very end of the Prime Road. And, what I can say, expect to see this face in the LP as well, because the camera is returning. Although I won't be dressed for Metroid Prime. You will not see me in a Samus costume. No, sir. Anyway, I want to get that started on the day that I first uploaded Metroid Prime, so, you'll just have to wait for that, hopefully. And finally, I think the only update I have left here is the potential RPG I said I would do, Dragon Warrior. I still want to give that a go, but like I said, I have never thought about doing an actual RPG, though. I mean, Dragon Warrior is the only game and and only RPG that I have truly beaten and have played, really. I mean, but part of me just doesn't know how to approach it, really. I see some people who LP the game and they can do it well. Of course, me, I don't like to skip anything, which means I know there will be a lot of grinding, but I don't want to skip that. I'd rather just show off the whole experience, because y'all know, to me, skipping just cuts the experience of the Let's Play. It's not a Let's Play unless you see the entire experience. If you cut and cut and thing, we're now just watching you play something. We're not actually experiencing it. So yeah, for those that don't do that sort of thing, that don't skip and just show everything, give me some tips on that, because I could definitely use them. I don't want to skip any grinding. I want to show it all. And 2 and 3, I have seen playthroughs of them. I've never actually beaten 2 yet. 3 I haven't even sunk in. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get started on Dragon Warrior. I wanted to make it my summer LP of 2013, but it's not. I don't know when. Plus, life things are almost about to get started for me, at least I hope. And, yeah, time can only tell, really, on when I'll even get started on it. So, yeah. There you go. There's my plans on Borderlands 2, the Legend of Zelda stuff, Jazz Jackrabbit, Mega Man and Races, Call of Duty, 3-year anniversary. Hit the subscribe button, I need more. Promote me! And Dragon Warrior. I really don't have any, other updates to mine yet. Just enjoy what you see right now. And I think, yeah, just keep enjoying what I'm doing, really. And I leave good comments. Subscribe if you haven't. So I wish you guys all Merry Christmas. Thank y'all for listening. So until then, I'm SC Knuckles, and I'll see y'all in my Let's Plays. Take care, everyone. Later. Holla! Merry Christmas, everybody.